Hello everyone, my name is Pranav and I am a legal intern in Lexis and Company. So in today's video I am going to give you all a brief overview about a landmark judgment, and the name of the case is Internet and Mobile Association of India, which is IAMAI versus RBI, which is Reserve Bank of India, and this case is of 2020 and the citation for the same is 2 SCR 297. So now talking about the brief overview, first I will talk about the sections that are referred in this case. So in this case, the circular issued by the Reserve Bank of India on April 6, 2018 under section 35A of the Banking and Regulation Act of 1947 and 1949, which imposed the ban on entities regulated by the Reserve Bank of India from dealing with cryptocurrencies. So in this case, the case involves a challenge by the IMAI, which is the Internet and Mobile Association of India, against the circular issued by the Reserve Bank of India, which prohibited entities regulated by the RBI from dealing in cryptocurrencies. The Supreme Court examined the legality and the proportionality of the RBI's ban on virtual currencies. The court held that the RBI circular was unconstitutional and it failed to demonstrate the necessity of the ban and the proportionality of the measures taken. In this case, it emphasized that the RBI had not provided any empirical data or studies to establish that virtual currencies posed a significant threat to the financial system. The judgment recognized that the virtual currencies such as Bitcoin have legitimate uses and can be a medium of exchange or store of value. The court stated that a complete prohibition on entities regulated by the RBI from dealing with virtual currencies was disappropriate and infringed upon the rights of citizens to carry on legitimate business activities. This case highlighted the need for a balanced approach that addresses the concerns related to money laundering, consumer protection, and market integrity while promoting technological innovation. The judgment suggested that the regulation of virtual currency should be carried out through legislation rather than a blanket ban. In this case, the court has also acknowledged the potential benefits of blockchain technology and the importance of fostering innovation in the financial sector. So now I'm going to wind up this video, and if you guys have any doubt, and I hope you understood this case, and despite if you have any doubt, you can just ping in the comment section and I will just get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you and have a nice day.